We are back with my good friend and coworker, Adam Spencer, and we are breaking down all of the madness that is about to ensue, specifically every SEC team's path to potentially winning a national championship, or if you're Alabama, getting knocked out in the first round because you probably should have been in the NIT, just like every year. Anyways, we're going to talk about one of their rivals here, Tennessee, a team that came on late and just absolutely dominated throughout the SEC tournament. Huge win over Texas A&M, had their first SEC basketball tournament championship since 1979. So, Adam, thoughts on Tennessee? Obviously, they're playing well right now. What is their path? Is like the road to getting to the Final Four, or even the Elite Eight, Sweet 16? Who's the key for them to advance far into this or deep into the tournament? And what do you think ultimately they end up doing? Do they cut down the nets or they get bounced sometime?
Yeah, I think that Tennessee first and foremost should be irate with the NCAA selection committee, because I think that they got screwed out of a potential path to the Final Four, because not only should they have been a 2 seed, they should have been the top 2 seed.
Really?
The only other team.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, the only other team that has a resume that could even come close to that is Kentucky. So get Duke off the 2 line. That's who you drop.
Right.
If this was John Shire's first year instead of Coach K's last year, Duke would be a 4 seed.
You would think so, but honestly, at this point, I don't even know, because I feel like the Blue Bloods get so much of the benefit of the doubt, like in so much preferential treatment. I just, what really bothered me about this, and real quick, just because I'm going to freak out if we don't bring it up. When they asked Joe Lunardi if they had a chance at being a 2 seed after winning the SEC tournament, and then the fact that they had, they were 3-1 against Kentucky and Auburn throughout the season and all that kind of stuff. And he just flat out said no. He said, no, there's no way, mainly because Purdue, when they were about to play in the Big Ten championship, they wouldn't be able to pass them. Purdue lost by like 8. There was never even a chance for them to go. Anyway, it just bothers me. I know it bothers Vol fans as well.
Yeah, and it should, because they should be the top 2 seed, and that would put them in Baylor's region. And as we discussed in the Kentucky video, go check that out if you haven't already. Mm-hmm. That I have Kentucky going through that region because Baylor's a vulnerable 1 seed, and Tennessee should be that team. And if Tennessee was in that spot, I would 100% pick Tennessee to go to the Final Four.
Right.
As it is, now they're stuck with the number 2 overall seed in Arizona, and I am really high on Arizona. I have them advancing all the way to the national championship game. Spoiler alert there, because I think that they're a bad matchup for Tennessee. Tennessee doesn't have the post presence, but even if Kirk Kriisa, Arizona's point guard, can't play, they have plenty of talent on the perimeter. They have plenty of talented guards. Justin Kier, who Georgia fans will remember from his last 2 years ago.
They don't watch basketball.
They might not. That's also a good point. But yeah, he's filling in admirably for Kirk Kriisa. Then they have Christian Coloco down low, and Umar Bayo, and they're loaded. Arizona's loaded, and they're loaded in such a way. Tennessee obviously has a great backcourt, but Arizona is great 1 through 5, and that's going to be tough for Tennessee to beat. So I have them losing in the Elite Eight, and hey, that's still a special year for the Vols. I mean, I think they get past Longwood. I think Michigan pulls off the upset.
Unreal.
I think Michigan pulls off the upset of Colorado State in round 1, and Tennessee gets past them. I think that Kennedy Chandler is playing. You asked me the key. The key is Kennedy Chandler and the way he's been playing lately, and I think he's playing well enough to get past the very experienced and veteran Villanova team to get to the Elite Eight, where then their path comes to an end against a really, really difficult Arizona team.
I can just hear the screams and yells from Rocky Top right now on Vol Twitter, because they've already beaten this Arizona team. Obviously the team is playing a little bit different now, but I think you never know what can happen in March. You never know at all. But yeah, Tennessee, a team that it seems like they're hitting stride at the right time. So we shall see. Adam, tell everyone where they can find you. Maybe not Vol fans, because that could get ugly. And we'll catch up with you soon, man.
Yeah, when you want to weigh in on my perspective on Twitter, I'm at Vern Funquist on Twitter. and,
That's good. That was good.
And if you want to read my stuff without any possibility of interaction, then it's bluechipgrit.com for the college
Hold
basketball
on.
newsletter.
I just realized that you're the only one at the entire company that got that role. Good for you. That's just playing fucking chess instead of checkers. That was brilliant. Anyway, yeah, definitely check out Blue Chip Grit, man. It is. I love the football newsletter. I read it religiously. The Blue Chip Grit thing, like, it's just, I feel like I'm just reading, like I'm learning Mandarin when you trying to explain basketball stuff to me sometimes, but it's fantastic stuff, man. Just loaded with content.
Yeah, well, thank you for that, and hopefully people agree with you here, because we're building, so, and it's gonna be a busy couple weeks for us.
Love it, dude. All right, we will catch up with you soon, man. Thank you so much for the picks.